So, the new big baddie, there's like two, right? There's Snoke and there's Kylo Ren. But we're talking about Kylo Ren. Now, I believe in what I'm about to say. I don't know what it is, but Loki is definitely the best villain we have right now. Jared Leto's Joker's up in the air.
Well, yeah, we don't
Heath
know.
Ledger's Joker has been cemented, so we can't really talk about it because, you know, what happened to him. R.I.P. But Kylo Ren, to me, is the second best villain in any movie universe. I love what they did with him.
Currently.
Yeah, I loved what they did with him.
I agree because I hate that guy. And
you hate him? I like him, man.
No, I'm saying I hate him.
I know.
Which makes you like, they did a good job.
I know in the sense why you're saying you hate him.
Yeah.
I like him. I would love a standalone movie of just Kylo Ren. Red and black are my favorite colors. It's always been like that. He's got red and black. I think his mask is sick. Everyone's saying that he looks like a Lego head. What? Are you crazy? Are you crazy?
I didn't read that.
He looks badass. Adam Driver.
That's pretty true, though.
Adam Driver killed that role, dude.
I thought he was...
Line delivery.
I thought he was dope. I have so many why.
I know, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
But let me just geek out a little bit.
Go for it.
First scene. First scene. His ship is sick. That black ship.
His ship's interesting. It's an old
sick.
It's an old ship.
I know, it's sick. He comes down. The way Kylo Ren walks owns it. And that's something you have to do when your face is covered and you have to show kind of like what the character's about. That's like the hardest thing to do, yo. And Adam Driver killed it. The way he walks, sick. The way he does Max von Sydow's character is like, the way he's just like, do you know who I am? And dude, his line delivery is sick. That's something Bane should have been like. Bane should have been like that, right? With the whole mask thing.
I agree.
Instead, he sounded like a demonic Monopoly guy. Like
he sounded like Sean Connery.
Exactly. So, but Ren killed it. And then the hardest thing to do, I don't think you guys really understand this, is the Force is fake. They make it look real, but the Force is fake. And so imagine you on camera. You're in a Star Wars film. This is the biggest moment of your life as an actor. And JJ's like, all right, you have to pretend to like stop a laser midair. Yo, that's hard. And the way Adam Driver showed how he used the Force, I believed it. And I was like, this is awesome.
That's what I mean, is that I like everything. Like, I like how he made that, because he made you not like him.
Yeah, he made you... I honestly felt like Adam Driver was really stopping that bullet. He was really getting into the mind. That
was sick, dude.
At its core, the Force is corny, right? So you're just like, you know, like... but the way Kylo Ren did the Force was like crazy good. Well, better than...
You got to give a little bit to the music guys, because
the music guys and the sound effect guys, of course.
Yeah.
But even when he had the mask off and he was like trying to get into Rey and she was fighting back at him, that's tough.
I'm 50-50 with him with the mask off, because then it made him like not as scary. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even disfigured a little bit after.
Now he is.
Yeah, after the movie is, which I think
now he is,
which is great. But the Force is supposed to kind of decay you, or the dark side of the Force, I should say.
Right.
So, you know, so when he took off the mask, and he's just some pretty boy with big hair and shit, and I was like,
right.
Like, you haven't even been battle damaged, like, you know what I mean? So that's where I'm kind of like, well, that's a little bit strange. I loved and hated the hissy fits, because I just thought they were funny.
Loved them.
But at the same time, you're just like, quit being a bitch. But you know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, Luke was a bitch in the first three or first two.
Well, no, so going back and rewatching them, not only was that Anakin, but by the time when he was Vader, by the time he was Vader, instead of you know, just breaking things, which is funny, he would kill you.
Yeah.
You know how many generals Vader went through?
Yeah, a lot.
Like, you know what I mean? And so he's just like, you failed me.
Done. You're done.
You know what I mean? He killed somebody, which I didn't even know was possible, through a f***ing screen.
Yeah.
You have failed me for the last time, Admiral. Captain Piet.
Yes, my lord.
Make ready to land our troops beyond their energy field, and deploy the fleet so that nothing gets off the system. You are in command now, Admiral Piet.
Thank you, Lord Vader.
And I was just like,
cool.
what the hell? So for that to happen, and then for his relative, I guess you should say descendant, in a way, act like this, I mean, that's fucking hilarious, dude.
You could also make the argument that, I don't believe in this, but you could make the argument that Disney was like, yo, don't have him be a total, like killing people. Yeah, you know, the kids, because look at this. Kylo Ren is on the face of every merchandise. Every Star Wars box has his face on it.
That's because they want you to like him as much as Darth Vader,
so
which some people won't.
Yeah, if he just started killing fools.
I don't know about that because he killed somebody the first time you met him.
Right, but they didn't really show it. They showed him going like this, and then it cut to Poe being like...
That's different, though. He still killed him.
Right.
And then he said, killed them all.
True.
Like the whole village.
True.
So right off the bat, dude's a killing machine.
True.
So, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's... I just think he's got f***ing temper issues.
He does. But I'm telling you, man, the way he walked, the way he talked, the homie killed it. If I could be any character in the Star Wars universe, it's a toss-up between Finn and Kylo Ren.
My question is, why the mask, though? Like, I know that it's... Like,
I don't care. It's badass.
I know that it's menacing, but...
He's gonna have a new mask, dude.
Well, he's got to. He lost the old one.
I know. This is the interesting thing, dude.
You think he's gonna remake Vader's?
It's gonna be like a crazy, slimmed down, sick ass version of Vader's helmet. Dude, I'm so excited. Look at my cheeks, bro. Yo, that's gonna be the sickest thing when that's gonna be the moment when him and Rey first duel. He's gonna put on that brand new mask. He's gonna come through some smoke or some shit. He better be already
wearing it.
No, that's the first time you're gonna see that mask in full effect is when they're about to duel. He's gonna come through some smoke and it's just and you're gonna be like, oh shit, your seat's gonna be like moving. You're gonna be so pumped. I'm telling you. But the mask that he wore in this one,
I just thought it was weird.
Well, like, here's why it was weird. I think is because it was makeshift and he made it.
Well, yeah, and I think that's fine because I like his saber too.
Right.
The thing that I think is so crazy about the Star Wars universe is how backwards it is. The longer you get, the less advanced you are. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like in the prequels, everything was brand new, shiny. Then the Empire came through and f***ed everything up, and everything got shitty. And now it's the what are they called right now?
The Resistance.
No.
The New Order.
Oh yeah, that's right. So, and then all their stuff was shiny, and then you got this motherfucker with like collected pieces of things.
I know,
it's crazy.
But here's the thing. In the prequels, it was like an army, right?
Yeah.
In the episodes 4, 5, 6, and 7, it's the Resistance. So they're just using recycled stuff. That's why their shit looks old.
No, and that's the thing. I think that's cool. I think that's a cool way to tell a story.
I was wondering what you were saying because you were like, why is the prequel like shiny and...
No, not why.
Okay.
It's crazy that it's backwards. It's fucking weird.
Yeah,
it's
right.
cool.
They are kind of going backwards, but at the same time, the new Death Star was more advanced.
It's like de-evolution.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It kind of is, but only on one side. The Empire is...
No, I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. And then you have this guy he's a little like his sister, potentially.
Right.
A scavenger. Collecting little things, putting his little stuff together. He makes a saber out of a broken crystal that can't contain itself, and so the thing looks like just a giant lava stick. It's fucking dope, dude. Like,
what did you think of that saber? Because when the saber first came out, I would say more people were like, "Yo, what the hell?"
I was wondering how he wasn't going to cut his wrist off, but
the way he handled that thing.
Yeah, there's different fighting styles, and I think that the medieval style he had was sick. And for that saber, I thought it was dope. That saber was 10 times better than Dooku's little curved thing. You remember those?
Yeah.
And like when him and Finn were fighting, and then he just dug it into his dude, that was dope, man.
Hell yeah, that was dope.
It was dope.
Hell yeah, that was dope. And you could tell that Kylo was just like playing with him.
That's what
he's like, yo, this is practice.
I was just thinking about this yesterday. I don't even know why. It was just popped in my head.
Star Wars is awesome. That's why.
True. But when he's digging it in, these new actors, they straight killed everything.
Yeah.
The way he screams sounds like you're getting stabbed by a fucking lava stick, dude.
Guys, that's hard.
You
don't appreciate that.
That's a blood curdle scream.
Tough, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's your being tortured scream. Like, that's crazy.
Even when Poe was getting, mind screwed, he was just like, ah!
That's crazy, dude. Like,
try to get in front of a mirror and try to do what these actors did. You will laugh your ass off because you look so dumb. It's impossible. These guys they killed it.
That's what I'm saying. So, super impressive. Like I said, the way that he just temper tantrumed, it was kind of like the Kingpin, but done right. The Kingpin from the Daredevil Netflix series. They did a really good job.
Yeah.
If I could walk out, like I walk out of Avengers liking Loki. Liking him. Genuinely liking him. He's the bad guy.
Oh, yeah.
And I liked him. I walked out of Captain America being like, dude, Red Skull was dope. Dude.
Don't talk about that. He's dead.
But, maybe. But, Winter Soldier, Bucky was dope. You know what I'm saying?
You like Bucky more than me.
Well, I think that Bucky's cool. But I have a thing for sidekicks. That's just me. And I walked out of this movie every time being like, man, f*** that guy, dude. Like,
see, you said, man, f*** that guy. I was saying, that guy was awesome. And here's the most amazing thing about that. Harrison Ford means a lot to me. Mm-hmm. Kylo Ren killed him, and I still like Kylo Ren.
That's the main reason why I don't like him, is just because I got super. And even though you knew that it was coming, man.
Oh, I knew it was coming. In fact, when they first announced that Disney bought the things and they were making the movies, I said he was gonna die.
Just the visuals, dude.
Yeah, I thought that he was gonna die in a more heroic way, kind of. Like he was gonna crash the Falcon into something and save the people.
Do something, but like the just that little head dude. Like can you help me? And his dad's like straight up like, yeah, I'm gonna help you. You're my son. And then he's like, great, because he wants to go to the dark side. And I'm just like, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, but that's a great thing, is that it showed like you can't give up on your kids, right?
That's what I'm. Well,
like that's the feels part, right?
Yeah, and I know that. And so
no matter how bad your daughter's acting, you just can't be like, I'm done with you.
Exactly.
And that's the same thing Han did. He's like, I can't. I think Han knew. Like, I can't save him. Because he even told Leia.
I don't know.
He even told Leia, right? Like, if Luke can't get to him with his mind powers and crap, how am I supposed to? And Leia said, you're his dad.
That's the thing. As a father, I feel that there's always that hope. You have to have it. Even in the real world, murderers, their parents, still feel.
Exactly, yeah.
There's a possibility that you'll turn yourself around. Maybe he was sacrificing himself.
I felt like he knew.
Maybe he wasn't.
That Ben. I felt he was like, it was kind of a little bit a hint of scared, where he was like, I know what's gonna happen.
Well, no, he's definitely scared because he knows of the temper thing, and then he knows what the Force can do.
Yeah, and I think Han knew he was gonna die. Like, I think he knew.
It's possible. I mean, when he gave him the saber, and then he put his hands on it, and then that and then oh man, God.
Well, it's funny because the railing he was on started to have.
Yeah, where did it go?
I don't know.
That fool fell. Like, why would you have a pathway or a bridge or whatever that long going over a giant hole and have no railing in the middle of it?
So when that happened, what was your emotion? Were you watery-eyed?
I wasn't watery-eyed. I was pissed.
Okay, so I'm telling you right now, if Kylo Ren didn't kill him, I would have definitely shed some tears.
If he did not kill him?
Yeah, if Han Solo died in a different way, in a heroic way, I definitely would have cried. But here's the thing, like, Kobe is more than a basketball player to me. For me, Harrison Ford is like more than an actor to me. Like, I grew up with that dude, okay?
Yeah.
So when he died, you could ask my girlfriend. My girlfriend knew he was gonna die, and she grabbed me. She's like, this is the part. Because I told her, I'm like, Han Solo's gonna die. So she knew, like, when he walked out on the railing, she grabbed me. She didn't grab me the whole movie until that part. And then when he died, I had to hold back. Because I would have been like, what? Like, I would have just screamed. And then my eyes were watery, but I was so pissed that I couldn't cry. Because I was so pissed.
That's what I'm saying, is that I didn't get emotional that way. I got like
you were pissed.
I got like Chewie emotional.
Yeah, see, I
just got mad.
I was like 60% pissed, 40% sad. And so, like, my eyes were like watery, but I was just like...
Do you think that he could have done it a little bit better?
No, I thought that scene was...
No, not like I'm saying. Like, what if Kylo Ren picked him up and then?
No, that would have been stupid, and I would have been pissed. That was a more intimate thing. That was a more like, it was almost like they were hugging, kind of, and he was just like, if he went up and just
that's where when he touched his face at the end.
Yeah,
and then
you couldn't have had that if Kylo choked him.
Well, that's the thing, is that's where I was like, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like, why did you just do that, dude?
If I did Halloween like that, I'd be Kylo Ren.
That's actually, if you want to roll with us, we're going as Star Wars characters this year.
Well, I don't know, because I think I look pretty cool in a Finn jacket. I'm just saying.
Maybe.
Like, yo, Finn. But
you know, they're the action figures. They had Poe and Finn, and they wore the same jacket, and they made Finn's darker. It's the same jacket.
Whoa.
No racial. I'm just saying.
Definitely racial.
Maybe. I don't know.
Definitely racial.
No racial.
Don't go around that.
No racial on my end.
Like, I know not on your end, but we're not bouncing around that fact.
I'm just saying, like,
Disney does some questionable things, all right?
Yeah, and I just thought it was weird. I was like, okay, so he's got the same jacket on with the little red thing right there, and Finn's was literally darker than Poe's, and I was like, isn't this supposed to be the same jacket?
So first, let us know what you think of Kylo. Second, in this next video, we're going to talk about what we want from episode 8, and we're going to be talking about Finn and Poe. So head over to the next one. Let's get it. Who in the world is Rey? Okay, fantastic character. Everything from the acting.
I got a mini crush on her.
Yeah. Well, everyone.
Well, maybe you do too. Crazy. I don't know, but she's pretty cute.
She's awesome.